Saturday night on the Delco Duo right here on PHL 17. I'm one half of the Delco Duo, Monica Cryan.
And I am Jenna Meisner. So happy to have you here with us. And our set's feeling very empty now that all the holiday cheer is
But
gone.
that's back.
Yeah, we haven't been able to see that because of the Christmas trees. So
The Delco Duo.
We love our light, our names in lights.
This is technically our first show of 2023.
Yeah, and you really dressed up for it. And I went the complete opposite.
You did not.
There's shows about being comfortable, and Monica really starting off the new year
I don't know if
dressed to the nines.
I'm basically wearing a bag. This is actually really comfortable. I mean, there's no silhouette whatsoever to this
The
thing.
tights and everything. I mean, she really came to show me out. But after being in a dress for 4 hours, I mean,
honestly,
I commend you for them putting on anher dress for the Delco
Duo.
Duo.
This is really, really comfortable too. So, all right, let's get right to our debrief. Now,
got you.
I guess they didn't think we were going to go that quickly, but here we are.
We didn't even know we were going to go that quickly, you know.
Yes.
We roll with the punches here.
Into the debrief. So what we wanted to touch on was, I think, a lot of people are going to have to start getting used to this, bags.
Yes, so a plastic...
You know more about this than I do.
Plastic bag ban is now in effect. It went in effect on January 1st, so right into the new year.
Okay.
And so far in Delco, it's impacting Media and Haverford.
What do you mean it's not the entire county?
It's not the entire county. It's Media Borough and Haverford Township that are banning plastic bags. I think this will catch on and other counties will follow suit. But as of the new year, it's just Media and Haverford right now.
I think that's smart to phase it in because, if you just all of a sudden went every place in Delco, you can't have a bag, or in Montgomery County, wherever, that's really, oh my gosh, that's shocking. Because you gotta have a lifestyle for these bags.
Well, you first off need to have reusable bags. You need to remember those reusable bags.
Yep.
And I know, this has been in Jersey for a while, and if I'm down the shore and I run into Wawa or I run into the grocery store, I don't remember that they have it, and then I'm leaving looking like a dope because I'm holding a million things, trying not to drop things, and I just see this happening for me in Media and in Haverford.
I know that is really it, but like I said, it's a change to your mindset, and we all need to start getting into it because this is just the direction it's going in. This is what's going to happen, is that you're going to have to start bringing your own bags to everything. But at one point, how many reusable bags do you have?
So I currently don't have any, but I grew up in a house. Oh, reusable. I'm thinking of plastic.
No.
Because I was thinking, growing up, my mom had so many plastic bags under the kitchen sink that were just
we hung ours on the inside pantry door. Open up the pantry, just take out.
It's one big grocery bag filled with a million other plastic bags.
We always reused them.
Reusable bags? Maybe 4 or 5, not many.
We got in a habit, me and Eugene, where we would always forget to bring them, so we would just buy new ones at the store. And by the end, I think we had 30 reusable bags.
I've never bought a reusable bag. My reusable bags have come from clothing stores. So clothing stores who
Lululemon, got some good ones.
Clothing. So I've never actually actively went out and was I'm gonna save the planet, which I know is so bad, and I should own more reusable bags. But now I'm gonna be forced to, and it seems like the overall.
I'm gonna buy you as a present. I'm gonna buy you reusable bags. My thing, we have conflicting reusable bags, and I always feel so bad. I show up to Giant, and I've got a Whole Foods reusable bag. It's not illegal. You can do that.
You can. I mean, when you're forgetting and you're just grabbing one quick, that's probably going to happen. But the overall response to this, I would say, is overly positive. People are happy about this, that, we're making a change, we're making an effort. One thing, though, that is really going to kill me inside is it also noted that businesses are also no longer allowed to offer plastic straws to customers in both of these communities. So Media and Haverford, plastic straws, no longer allowed to offer. Maybe you can ask. I don't know if they'll give it to you if you ask. Don't have them
but
they're not going to be out. Or when you go to a restaurant and you get a drink, it might not be in. You might not have a plastic straw. And the paper straws,
paper straws stink. And then sipping out of a cup regularly, when gross. You got one of those glasses.
That kind of grosses me out a little bit, at a restaurant.
Have you ever had a cup that had the lipstick lining?
Oh. Or diners are notorious for their coffee cups having lipstick on them. I'm We're in 2023. We have to get beyond this.
Bars, it's dark. You can't even see what you're sipping from, and you're like, I know there's a lipstick stain on this glass.
When alcohol's involved, you don't care as much. You're like, let me just have the drink.
It sterilizes. But anyway, we are off topic about lipstick stains on a cup. I just, I really need to get into that mindset right now.
I was
like,
thinking,
put the bags in your car, I guess.
Like Wawa, like Media's and Wawa. Are they not going to have plastic straws out anymore? How's that going to, I understand the bags are probably going to be gone, but I'm just thinking of, when you get your coffee.
Right, when you get your coffee. And I use them as stirrers, but you're going to have to use like the wooden sticks that they have at Wawa for the stirring. And then you can't sip with those red straws that they have.
That's what I mean.
You got to bring your own.
Well, I bring my own straws to work. You have a reusable one now too, but when you're just like running into the convenience store and getting a coffee, it's just.
So my advice for peeps is put the bags in your car. Even so, you bring the bags inside, you unload all your groceries, take it right back to the car. Huh? All right. Let's get to our issue.
We're talking too much about plastic bags.
Linda from Linwood. I'm 8 months pregnant and can no longer wear my undergarments comfortably. I borrowed my husband's boxers and he was upset that I was wearing his nice pair. He told me he weirded him out.
You know what's weird?
Your
Linda's husband.
Linda's husband.
Feeling something in your stomach moving around that you have no control over and is taking your body over. That is weird, Linda's husband, okay?
Linda's husband. You stink. Get over it. Even if she's not pregnant, let her wear your boxers.
So I purchased...
Have you ever worn boxers? Man, there's a lot of air.
I have not.
It's a lot of air.
I might have to get there. So I purchased today, for the first time, maternity jeans. Maternity clothing is expensive. Mm-hmm. And for something that you're only going to wear for the next 5 months, in my case...
Yes, it is expensive.
Like, let me wear your boxers.
Also, Linda, kudos to you for saying, I'm 8 months pregnant and can no longer wear undergarments.
When did you stop fitting into your stuff?
I was like 2 months in. I was like, all right.
What did you do? We don't need to talk about like your underwear, but like when you were 8-9 months pregnant, were you still wearing the same stuff, or did you just start wearing boxers?
I remember. I think it was around my reveal because I remember trying to come up with a cute outfit to wear to my reveal, and I couldn't wear any of my clothes that I had. So I was like, I did 20 weeks. I can't remember what that is, but that's halfway through.
Yeah.
At that point, halfway through, like 4 or 5 months, I was already out of comfortableness.
Yeah, you should be doing everything, Linda's husband, to make sure your wife is comfortable, as you both are going through such a big moment in your lives. Like,
what weirds him out?
I don't know.
Like if her body parts on the. Let me tell you how you got pregnant the first way. Okay. Body parts, touching.
Wear his boxers, wear the Tommy Johns, wear the nice ones, okay? It's gonna be just fine. Linda's husband, zip it. We're being told to move on. All right, coming up next. We're talking about Ubering to your sister's wedding.
Okay, stick around for this one. And welcome back to the Delco Duo. Ended it very quickly in that last one.
I think we solved it, though.
We totally solved the last one, but still very quickly. But we can take our time, or we can, go pretty quickly and give you our advice. Let's get to our next topic, and this is Harry from Havertown.
Okay, so am I in the wrong for Ubering to my sister's wedding from our parents' house without our parents? My parents are consistently late to everything, and I didn't want to be late. They ended up being 35 minutes late and shortening the ceremony. My sister was mad at me for not getting them there on time.
Are you your parents' keeper? Like, you know that, like, the sister's keeper, brother's keeper, are you responsible for your siblings? Are you responsible for your parents? In this case,
you are. Yes.
You are responsible for your parents. This is a very important time for your sister, and you need to be that sibling that helps out and says, you guys are not running on time, and I'm going to get in trouble.
And you know that they're consistently late. Like, that's a detail that you added. So you probably could have planned ahead by knowing that, okay, they're probably going to be running behind.
Right.
You need to be on their booties. Like, all right, let's get ready. Are you ready?
It sounds cannot be late for this.
Harry just kind of got the Uber and just pieced out and got to the ceremony.
I do feel bad for Harry and his sister.
But also, come on, parents. It's your daughter's wedding day. Like, what is possibly more important than getting ready for your daughter's wedding day?
I mean, everybody gets ready differently, and some weddings bigger than others, and some people are closer to their parents than others. And so if you're not necessarily as close with your parents, they might not be as involved. But I mean, my mom and dad woke up at 6 a.m. the morning of my wedding,
right,
to start getting things ready. They were there with me every inch of the way. I don't understand why they weren't even getting...
Which is very traditional. I feel like the parents normally arrive with the bride. You leave together, you arrive together.
Right, that's what I'm confused about. Why aren't they involved in this?
It's interesting to me that the bride must have already been at the venue and the parents were arriving with the brother. But it could have been, I'm trying to think in a way that this could be opposite, because I know why
they wouldn't have been
I'm trying to think
already.
of why they wouldn't have been, with her already, but
this is, in any other case, if you're going to a party with your parents or you're going to another event and they're running late, totally get in that Uber and just say, you guys are on your own. But in this case, you do everything you can, because I do feel like they ended up 35 minutes late and shortening the ceremony. You could have maybe prevented it from being 35 minutes late. Like they might have been late, but maybe 10 minutes late. You know what I mean? At most, they should not be late whatsoever.
No, they shouldn't be late. And I'm trying to think, so the sister was mad at Harry, and it seems like probably other people are also mad at Harry because now the ceremony's different than what it was supposed to be. Should they be mad at the parents? I would be mad at my parents.
Absolutely, but I think, we're getting this written in from Harry. And so
I chose Harry because Prince Harry's in the news a lot, and we're talking about weddings and whatnot, so that's why I chose Harry.
Did you really?
Yes. Prince Harry did not get Charles and Camilla to...
Oh, this actually does sound like something straight out of the royal
it's not
book.
sisters, but to William's wedding on time.
Yes.
Is it Prince Harry's fault?
Right. But no one was running late for those weddings. But I would say you just kind of, your sister's going to be mad at you for a little bit, but I think in the end she's going to realize whose fault it really is, and it's the parents. In the meantime, though, I do think she has the right to be mad at everybody. I would... The
ceremony's the first thing that happens. Your whole entire wedding day's off now because you're mad that you plan every second. So you've planned that ceremony down to a science, and now that got all messed up. So I'm in a bad mood. I'm not in a bad mood, but I'm annoyed thereafter. I'm not just going to get over it.
Yeah. Next time, you tell your parents your wedding starts an hour earlier than it actually does. If you know they run consistently late, and you said, the wedding's at 2:00 in the afternoon, you say, wedding's at 1:00.
Is the brother in the wedding? That's another question.
No, doesn't sound like it. They Ubered.
I would have given the responsibility to, an aunt or uncle.
Right.
To get the parents. Or, a cousin. This is your job. I'm already doing a million other things. So you make sure that they're on time.
Right. Or delegate. It's not just Harry's responsibility. It's everybody's responsibility. This is so ridiculous that they are consistently late to everything, including a wedding, their daughter's own wedding. If I was the daughter, I'd need some time to cool off. If I was the bride, I would need time to cool off. I don't want to talk to any of you. You showed up to my wedding late. I needed you. I needed help. I needed this support. You're not, when you are the parent of the bride or parent of the groom, you're not just there as a wedding guest, obviously. You are a very vital part to that ceremony.
And they had to see Harry getting ready. Harry must have been getting ready if he ordered the Uber.
I want to call these parents.
So what are you doing? I want to know what you were doing. I want to know.
Of Harry
were you
and
just
Meghan.
hanging around or... Not a good look. So sorry for the bride.
Yep.
Maybe your second marriage. Just kidding.
So you're already writing this marriage off. Okay, to no fault of her own. All right, coming up, we've solved 2 of your issues, and now coming up, we're going to talk about one of our own, spending lots of money. See why.